Bitcoin is AOL and XRP is Verizon Fios. It's crazy, right? But it's absolutely true. I made this video so that you could share it with maybe your friends, your family member. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to explain the difference between Bitcoin and XRP and why they should invest in XRP, right? But I'm gonna explain it in a very simple way so that it's easy to understand. And just a little bit of extra info. AOL is actually now discontinued. Their DSL service is discontinued since March 2020. So yeah, that's crazy. But you guys remember AOL, right? It's like, I remember when I was 7 years old, you know, I would disconnect the telephone cable connected to the computer. My mom would scream at me, I was on the phone. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, people had LimeWire on their computer, would download movies. It'll probably take about a day or two to download, but you know, that was the only thing you had. So what else could you do? Download music, whatever. Yeah, those were the days. AOL. But XRP is Verizon Fios. Super fast, super quick. So before I begin, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. It's gonna really help grow my channel. I appreciate it very much. Now, Bitcoin and XRP, they do have something in common. Well, both of them are actually digital currencies. What is a digital currency? Well, imagine the currency you use now, right? If you're in America, US dollars. If you're in Latin America, maybe it's the peso, whatever. So it's a currency in a digital format. So let's put a use case scenario here. Imagine you go to the mall and you look for shoes. You're like, okay, I like this shoe, I want to pay for it. Instead of taking out cash to pay for it, right? Imagine you take out a Bitcoin. Of course, it's digital, but in this case, just imagine you have a Bitcoin in your hand and you use that to pay for the shoe, or you use XRP to pay for the shoes, right? So digital currencies is a currency, but in a digital format. Very simple, right? But they do have some differences. There's some differences between them, between Bitcoin and XRP. And I made this little chart very easy to follow, and we're gonna go along with it. We're gonna go through it. First difference is transaction speed. Bitcoin right now takes about an hour, right? If I have a Bitcoin, I want to put it in another wallet, it'll take about an hour for it to settle, for it to get there, for it to be validated. So picture that. You have a Bitcoin in your hand, you give it to your friend, and your friend is like, okay, I have to wait 1 hour here until the Bitcoin gets to me. So you put the Bitcoin on the table, you wait an hour, and then your friend could pick it up. Okay, I got the Bitcoin. That would be crazy, right? It's like, it makes no sense. XRP, on the other hand, takes 3 to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds. You see the big difference here? It's insane. So that's one of the big differences. The another one is the transaction cost. Bitcoin has a very high transaction cost, as you can see here, is $40. So maybe you give your friend $500 in Bitcoin, add another 40 on top of that, $540. It could be a little more, it could be a little less, but that's about the transaction cost as of now. XRP, on the other hand, is a fraction of a cent. A fraction of 1 cent. 0.004 cents, dollars. I don't know how you would call it. I don't even know if that thing has a name. It probably does, but I don't know it. It's a fraction of a cent. That's how cheap XRP is, right? What's another difference? Another difference is the energy cost per transaction. Right now, to get one Bitcoin is 741 kilowatt hour. 741 kilowatts an hour. Compare that to XRP, energy cost transaction is very small, is minuscule, you could say. 0.0079 kilowatts an hour. It's a big difference. It's insane, right? And I'm going to show you an article here that talks about that. And this is an article from Ripple itself. And it's still relevant. It came out on July 8th, 2020, as you can see here. Titled, The Environmental Impact, Cryptocurrency Mining versus Consensus. Written by David Schwartz, which is a big, a famous Ripple person, you could say. Now, Ripple, just for a heads up, Ripple, it's a company that uses XRP. They use the digital currency called XRP, right? So if we go down here, it says XRP and environmental sustainability. Now, let's put this into perspective. We talked about the energy cost per transaction, but we're going to put this into a little more perspective. He mentions here, for example, for every 1 million transactions, XRP could power 79,000 light bulbs an hour, right? 79,000 light bulbs for every 1 million transaction of XRP. You're like, okay, it's interesting. In contrast, for every 1 million transactions of Bitcoin could power 4.51 billion light bulbs an hour. 4.51 billion. This is thousands, this is billions. It's a big difference here. I'm gonna show you in zeros. 3 zeros, that's 1,000. Add another 3, that's 1 million. Add another 3, that's 1 billion. This is only 1 billion. This is 4.51 billion light bulbs. Now, the city that I live in is very small. There's only about 54,000 people. And I will say if you count the light bulbs in the house, it'll be way more than this, of course. But let's say every house has 2 or 3 light bulbs, and it comes up to 79,000. 1 million transaction of XRP could probably light up all the houses in my little town. But 1 million transaction of Bitcoin could probably power up the whole planet, or at least a big majority of the planet, right? When you consider it that way. So it's a big difference. Listen to this. This means that the energy consumption of XRP is 57,000 times more efficient. 57,000 times more efficient. That's crazy. Now, going back to this document I created, let's put scenario number 2 now. Imagine going to the mall and paying for your shoes, the beautiful shoes that you love, with a Bitcoin. But not only do you pay with your Bitcoin, the registers, the salesperson is gonna tell you, you can't leave until this transaction is validated. So you're gonna have to wait 1 hour and stand there until it gets validated. Imagine having to wait there for 1 hour. That would be crazy. It would be insane. Compared to XRP, which is give them your XRP, 3 or 4 seconds pass, boom, that's it. You could go home, here's your receipt, thank you so much for your purchase, come back whenever you want. So the question is for you, which do you think is the future? Which of these do you think is going to be the future? Bitcoin or XRP? The choice is yours, but for me, I think the choice is very clear. XRP is the clear winner. It is the fastest digital coin of all the crypto markets. So what I recommend is to buy XRP now, because the price of XRP is extremely cheap right now. Less than 30 cents. You know, if you get a bonus at work, even if you don't get a bonus, let's say you got a $500 bonus, $800 bonus, put half of that on XRP. You know, leave it there for at least until 2025, I'll say. It's definitely going to be worth it. Read this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you my opinion based on the research I've done. But I hope this video helped you understand a little more between the differences between Bitcoin and XRP, and why your friend or family member wants you to take advantage of this opportunity, right? Of maybe becoming a millionaire, maybe getting to break away from that enslavement of waking up and going to a 9-to-5 job, right? I think every generation has an opportunity to break away from that enslavement. Very few people take advantage of that, but this is our opportunity right here. I'm a millennial. This is the opportunity for millennials, Generation Zs. No, it doesn't have to be our generation only. If you're from previous generation, you could also take opportunity of this. But what I'm saying is, I think every 20 to 30 years, there's an opportunity like this, and this is our opportunity, and it's super cheap. It's less than 30 cents. Take advantage of it now before it's too late. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends, your family member. If you think this explanation is very simple and it will help them understand what XRP is compared to Bitcoin. And don't be that guy, that buys Bitcoin at a super high price and then gets angry when the price crashes. That's just how the game is. But XRP actually has value, and when it goes up, you're gonna be very glad that you hold your XRP. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there and have positive thoughts. Peace.